Hi, my name is Katherine Kennedy, and in my audience today we have Kaylee Nystrom, Sydney Brewer, Papa Eberhardt, John Kennedy, and Nana Eberhardt. Life is a puzzle, and while there may be 1,000 seemingly insignificant pieces, each piece is important in making the picture complete. And I sometimes like to think that each person has their own puzzle, made of 1,000 significant pieces that really make them into who they are. For some of the puzzle pieces, for some people, it may be a signed baseball by their favorite pitcher. For others, it may be a piece of jewelry that's been passed down in their family. Puzzle pieces come in all different shapes and sizes, but the meaning behind the puzzle piece is really what shapes people into who they are today. For me, one of the puzzle pieces that I hold near and dear to my heart is my grandparents' house. My brother, cousins, and I have grown up here, and I think it's safe to say that we've all planted our roots here, and the memories are overflowing. Unfortunately, life is fast, and before you know it, you're making your first speech, and you're in college, and you're 20 years old, and yesterday it seems like you were 8 years old. I would like to tell you about the house that built me, from the bones of the house itself to the family that fills it, and finally to some of my favorite memories that it holds. To me, the bones of a house are really what hold the memories and serve as a foundation, not only literally but figuratively as well. According to Mr. Real Estate in the article, How to Tell If a House Has Good Bones, what determines it is the structural integrity of the home along with the foundation. And I personally think that my grandparents' house has the integrity and the foundation because they've laid it down and it's really been strong and sturdy. The kitchen is where I've learned to cook and bake, and to the right of the kitchen is the dining room, and to me this is one of my favorite parts of the house. The wallpaper holds years of laughter and love as all 5 of us grandchildren have grown up from children into adults. Now on to my favorite childhood part of the house, the basement. While the upstairs is where the adults got to rule, this is where the kids got to rule. Like building a house, you start with the structure and lay the foundation, but the next step to making a house a home is the family within the home. The importance of family means a great deal to me, and being the only girl of 5 grandchildren was really the best of both worlds. While it was never a dull moment with the boys, I always, at the end of the day, got to go home and be dressed up by my fancy Nana, and I loved every second of it. My grandparents are the ones who have built and made this house as special as it is, and have instilled in us what it really means to value family. I hope that one day I will have family that adores me as much as we adore them. I grew up with cousins basically as my brothers, and being the only girl makes for some pretty overprotective brothers. All 11 of us now circle up to say the blessing hand in hand, and it means more than anything to us. And the love that runs through this family is a love that I want to one day pass on to my kids, as my grandparents have done for me. So far, I've told you about the structure of the house itself to the family inside, and now finally I'm excited to tell you about a few of my favorite memories. Every house has its own story and family to call it home, but what makes my grandparents' house as special as it is the fact that it tells a story with all of the memories that it holds. In the article, How Our Brains Make Memories, Greg Miller states, "Sure, memories may fade over the years like an old letter, but under ordinary circumstances, the content of the memory stays the same no matter how many times it's taken out and read." It means a lot to me to know that no matter where the house or the future of the house may be, that the memories it holds will never fade, and they're there to last a lifetime. One of my favorite memories is the tradition of playing LCR. One year Nana had made these magical meatballs, and I swear that's what made us win the game. And another one of my favorite memories was the time that I was riding my bike down the driveway as Papa was trying to help me master the art of bike riding. And I ended up taking a tumble and scratching up one of my hands. But Papa, as he was wiping away my tears, told me that the only thing left for us to do was to go look for the skin on the driveway. While we may not have found it, without knowing it, Papa was making a memory that I will have with me for the rest of my life. The last memory I'm going to tell for now is the time Nana taught me to make her special cookies called moldy mice. While I thought I had really paid attention, I obviously had not, as I had put bread flour instead of all-purpose flour, and it was a big uh-oh. I kid you not when I say each cookie weighed about 2 pounds, and they usually weighed close to about nothing. In conclusion, While each of you have your own puzzles, each with different pieces, I've shown you a piece of my puzzle that I feel has made me into the person I am today. And I can say that my grandparents' house is truly the house that built me. I explained to you what makes this house my home, from the structure of it to the family inside of it, and finally the memories that it holds. So while it may seem silly at first that something as simple as a house could have such meaning, I hope that all of you will take away that some of the simple things in life are really what are going to last with you for a lifetime.
All right.